Look at that sky.
How? No atmosphere processor works that fast.
If this effect is representative, Pathfinder, air and moisture patterns will show noticeable improvement. Eos could support an outpost.
A foothold. That's all we need. Just enough to begin. This remnant technology could be the key to our survival, if we can control it.
It changes whole planets. Let's go slow.
We've got a lead. Sam marked it on the charts down there. That site is active, whatever it is. Who knows what we'll find there?
We? You want to come along?
I want to know what makes the remnant tick. You've got a key to their technology. Or a crowbar, at least.
Welcome aboard. We'll get you a fancy job title to go over your bunk.
I only need a footlocker. Datapad, toothbrush, clean underwear, that'll do. I'll catch up with you.
Well, this will be interesting.
Now for our new outpost.
You have already logged an ideal site. Nav point noted. Updating Tempest.
The Nexus is on pins and needles, Ryder. Pods are inbound and ready.
Let's go make it happen.
So the planet's fixed. Well, sort of. I'm gonna level up real quick, actually. Also, during that cutscene, there was a quick flash of something. It looked strange. I'm gonna grab a screenshot and look at it. 'Cause there's something there. I want to know if it was something really bad or dumb. Annihilation is a thing I don't usually use. It's an AoE power, and I'm not a fan of those. I should probably get other powers besides just biotics. But biotics are good. Let's get Shockwave. Shockwave's pretty fun. So Nova, it's like, eh. And of course there's Charge. I guess we can get Charge. I just have to actually use it at some point. And here's Backlash. It's a hold power. That's a thing I haven't done at all, have I? You can actually hold down the button to use your powers. Which is kind of awkward on PC, because you have to hold 1, 2, or 3 while trying to, like, move. That's a little bit uncomfortable. So I don't do that a whole lot. But you can actually do it with pull. You can, like, hold guys in front of you and then, like, chuck them or let them go or whatever. Let's map Shockwave. Try to mix up the powers a little bit. That's good. Use Charge later. Totally won't forget that power exists. That's not gonna happen, alright? So we know where to go. We did already find that spot earlier.
Detecting above normal radiation levels.
Yeah, we fixed the planet, but radiation is still a problem for now. Eventually it's gonna go away. Which is good, because there's a whole bunch of this planet that we can't explore because the radiation is just way too much. But it takes a while. I don't think it's like a time-passing thing, or like you do enough missions and then it happens thing. I think it's just like you get to a certain part of the story and then the radiation is just gone. Well, the radiation is decreased a lot and you can explore more of this area. So that big-ass valley we found earlier, we're gonna make an outpost there. I guess I could be fast-traveling right now, but I don't want to do that. We have this fancy schmancy tank. You should actually use it. Well, there's a cave there. We'll check that out later. Just make a note of it. Uh-oh.
Cat ahead. They appear to be fighting a Krogan.
Is that Drac?
Oh man, I wonder if Drac is going to become a party member. That's probably not going to happen. I don't see that happening at all. That was a great shockwave. So the range is kind of bad, but the power is still kind of low level, so, you know.
Ryder, about time you joined the party.
Oh my god. Oh, biotics are amazing.
Think I made them angry. Good.
I don't know, I'm kind of tossing them around. That might make them slightly more angry. Maybe. This is kind of a problem. I have no cover at all.
That's it, kid. Keep it up. Good one.
So Shockwave's pretty good. I like it a lot.
Armor it up.
Color me impressed.
Oh, I impressed Drac. This is very important stuff. Oh, this guy's a little too close. Vetra, you couldn't even kill this one guy. Did you get killed by the one? Come on. That's embarrassing. Jesus.
That fight was fun.
You're telling me?
You could really handle yourself, kid. And I hear you're the one to thank for clearing up the sky. Had your number all wrong.
So, the clouds parted. These Ket look pretty keeled over. Maybe us humans can pull our weight after all.
Well, you can, clearly. But there's a lot to do before I'd be that smug about it.
That almost sounds like a compliment. What do you say? Want to help us do some good?
You know what? I'm gonna ignore my gut and join up. This fight was good, and we can do it again. And before you go saying you don't need a Krogan, believe me, you do.
I don't know. Do we need a Krogan that doesn't know how to hold a gun? Hey, did you see his hands in that cutscene? Jesus. Oh, well. Let's get some fluorite. This place will make a fine outpost. There's water. It's inside a basin. I'm sure that's, like, tactically useful or some nonsense. Whatever, let's do it. It's not like we have a choice.
This is where we'll build our new outpost. A real beginning.
Prepping deployment order. You must choose what purpose this new outpost will serve.
The Nexus doesn't get a say?
Resources are at a crisis point. Protocol states this judgment call falls to the Pathfinder. With current supplies, you could build a military outpost focusing on defense and militia training. Alternatively, a scientific outpost could advance the initiative's research and discoveries.
I'm choosing this outpost direction for decades. Maybe centuries.
That is the prime responsibility of a Pathfinder. Be advised that the first outpost placed by a Pathfinder will be a statement in itself. Fair or not, your choice will represent the initiative and its intentions in Andromeda. Consider carefully.
A military outpost. We defend our own against the Ket, or anyone else.
Orders prepped. Ready on your signal.
Andromeda Initiative. This is Ryder. Pathfinder.
EOS is ready for deployment.
Copy that. Outpost block inbound. And ready as hell. August Bradley, operational head for this block. Mayor now, I suppose. We're ready to make the most of what you delivered.
I feel like I should toss you the keys. Be nice. It's been through a lot.
Understood. Prodromos. That's what we're calling her.
They're eager. I haven't seen eager for months. Eos is far from golden, but now it's defensible. Arguing that choice will come later. They think you did the impossible. The Nexus. I warned them, hoping was Irresponsible. You proved me wrong, Pathfinder.
What are you playing at? Seems like being my friend is suddenly valuable.
Fair assumption. The Reality Rider? You brought us time. But one outpost on a long-shot planet won't stop us from starving. You already have a lead on something else?
The nav point. From the vault.
Now it gets complicated. The others are ready to officially sanction your efforts, to be a part of your success. We all want the initiative to succeed, but after failing for so long, no one agrees on how to do it. Be aware, that's all.
Watch out for everyone. But not you, right? You're genuine?
I know what I came here to be. Talk to Bradley. Later, we'll go over the extended job of Pathfinder. Until then, Tan's waiting on the Nexus.
Oh, it'd be nice of Vetra and Cora to jog up here after we had our little talk. Because they did that, right? They had to have done that. That's a thing that happened. Anyways, we have a new outpost. First outpost, Prodromos. And of course it's safe here. I like how we had our little chat out where the radiation is. That's probably a bad idea. I know it's the future, we have all sorts of technology, but radiation is bad. It's still a thing that you want to avoid being exposed to. So they got a whole lot of stuff set up pretty quick. Which is good. There's lots of buildings to check out, and there's some people to talk to, like this man.
Sorry it came to this, Pathfinder.
What? But we won.
Pathfinder.
Like, we did it. We have a thing now. This is good. Why are you so Don't kill my mood here, asshole. Jesus. What? Vetra, that is very rude. Don't go walking on people's furniture. Jeez. We're the Pathfinder and the Pathfinder's crew. You need to set a good impression. Be a good example for others. So there's so much stuff to look at. Let's check out this building here. This man's face is very... Whoa, that nose.
The doctors have a name for it by now.
What are you doing? What is he doing? Is he just pretending to work? I'm on to you. Oh, there's a model of the thing here. I was gonna take it. Hey, look, I set up this colony, alright? I set this place up. Everything in it is mine. Oh. Vetra made a funny, guys. You could just walk around the... You guys! Act like normal people, please. So, what else can we check out here? Oh, there's a SAM memory over there.
Man, have you noticed how clean the air smells?
I could march all day breathing it.
Good old air. You know, you kind of need to do that if you're going to march all day. Or if you're not going to do that. You're going to need to breathe the air anyways. That's a strange thing to say.
Anderson at the shuttle landing pad told me. He heard it from the pilot.
Izzy, you've got to stop listening to every rumor that comes in.
Okay, but when your shuttle gets eaten by space whales, don't say I didn't warn you.
No one here has anything to say, huh? Oh, wait a minute. There's something important here. So, someone wants someone deployed. Well, I guess we could maybe do something about that. At some point. Oh, there's a merchant here too, so let's just see what they got. The Carnifex. Carnifex 2, in fact. Not bad. The Pathfinder set. That's... I think that's the set that Dad was wearing, although it might also be the N7 set. They look kind of similar. I kind of want this gun, actually. I like the Carnifex. And it's a Carnifex 2, so it actually is just better than everything else I've got. Oh, I got a Hesh! Oh, I forgot all about that. Oh, the Hesh is great. Don't need 2 initiative armors. What else could I sell? I hate how this stuff is not organized at all. I guess I could filter it, but, you know, it's still dumb. Well, I don't really need AR barrels 1 if I got an AR barrel 2, so those can go. Because, you know, you can't equip multiple barrels at the same time, so you don't really need multiples of any of them. It's not like I can upgrade my party members' guns or anything like that. What do you think this is? One of the previous Mass Effect games? Get out of here. That's ridiculous. Did I look at this terminal? Yes, I did. Yes, I think I did. I don't remember. Whatever. There's nothing on it anyways.
Hello, Ryder.
Hi. Bye. Ah, fluoride. I'll just take that. And Vetra seems to have gone missing. That's fine. Oh yeah, this building has a second floor I didn't check out. Well, let's just take care of that.
Prodromos reports their defenses are online.
The Ket don't pull their punches. With colonists on the line, neither can we.
Might divert some militia equipment to Prodromos.
Oh, there you are. So what's going on in here? There's a man doing something. Oh, hey, you have a name.
Hi. You haven't got a fuel cell, have you? The quartermaster says there's plenty, but she would. Wait. Oh, shit, you're the Pathfinder. Sorry, no one said VIPs were coming by.
I'm just Ryder. Nice to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you, too. I'm Fox, chief engineer at your service.
What do you think about your new home?
First impressions? We've got water, clear skies for solar power, plants to farm. The Remnant are a wild card, but I hear you almost have that solved, which is amazing. And you found us a good site here. I think EOS is really going to be special.
What do you do here?
My team gets things going. Water, power, communications, everything a civilization needs. Well, not laws or a constitution, but it's easier to concentrate on those when you got a flushing toilet.
What brought you all the way to Andromeda?
There's a colony back home you've never heard of. Viridis. It failed. Hard. I grew up there watching things fall apart. When I left, I got into infrastructure, civil engineering. Boring stuff unless you've ever lived without it. I wanted to do Viridis right, I guess. And the initiative was my best chance. Thanks for asking.
What are the other Outpost staff like?
Like Connor, you mean? She's pretty fun when you get to know her. Just don't get to know her over a poker game. Trust me.
Bye, Fox.
Bye. Stay safe out there.
Very important conversation right there. Oh, he made a thing. I'm just gonna look at it, I guess. I'm sure he won't mind. Oh man, Fox. Trying to score with Lady. Well, good for him. So, what other buildings can we look at? We'll eventually have to get that SAM memory. Oh, we didn't go over here, did we? This would have just happened like a minute ago, and I don't remember it. That's pretty bad. Oh no. We'll talk to her in a second. Why would you put pause breaks in the diction? That doesn't seem necessary at all. Hey, she stopped talking for a minute here. Like, so? That's... whatever. This man has a name as well.
Pathfinder? Mind giving me your opinion on this? I'm planning classes for our first school, when we have one. Some say we shouldn't teach Milky Way history. All irrelevant now, apparently.
We were all shaped by that history. Our children deserve to know how and why.
Agreed. Maybe you'll change a few minds. Thanks for stopping.
Thanks for stopping? Don't you mean thanks for stopping by? That incomplete-ass sentence? Whatever. So let's talk to Hanley Abrams.
Ah, Pathfinder. I hear you're to thank for a physics-defying atmosphere processor.
That's me. I'm Ryder.
Hanley Abrams, Director of Scientific Research on EOS, and writer of papers that start what the hell weather. Since we're prioritizing military defenses, we may be asking that question for a while. But, new galaxy, new world, and a really new start. Gotta keep up. How can I help you?
How do you feel about EOS having a military outpost?
Honestly, I don't like it much. This isn't what the initiative's for, is it? We need to study EOS, understand the remnant tech, but our budget's earmarked for military research.
Activating that vault changed the planet. Anything to worry about?
I don't believe so. Sadly, our equipment is tuned for incoming enemies, not watching the skies. But the storms show no signs of returning, and I know who to contact for remnant tech support. I'll take it.
What do you make of Lieutenant Bradley?
Determined as hell. And he has incredible faith in us to get this done. Bradley would carry this outpost on his back if he had to, and we'll make sure he never has to.
I've got to go.
Keep up the good work.
Well, would you look at that? Abrams has been patched to not reveal personal details about herself in the first 5 seconds of meeting Ryder. That's fantastic. It's no longer an awkward as fuck first conversation. That's wonderful. Anyway, there's a dude here with a name. You know what that means.
Pathfinder. Oh, Pathfinder. Major Domo Evan Bell Scott. I have headaches, so you don't have to. Rather, so Bradley doesn't have to. I've also coordinated with your Ket expert. He wanted me to remind you to find him.
I didn't assign a Ket expert to Prodromos.
Then he's a hell of a self-motivator. Here's the nav anyway. Precision is important.
How did you come to the initiative?
Like many, I was lost and looking for a purpose. That sounds loftier than it felt at the time. I was an insufferable ass. The training for the trip was probably enough to cure me of it. But I always took things too far. Didn't know how to stop alienating people until I was the alien. See? Still insufferable.
Sounds like you left some interesting circumstances.
I miss the family, and maybe they miss me. But that doesn't mean I'd go back. I mean, we can't, but still. I like where I came from. It's a great place to be from. You know what I mean?
I know exactly how you feel. Couldn't wait to be from somewhere.
Like a bullet leaves a gun. Sometimes you just gotta go.
Where do you launch out of?
The pale blue dot, Terra Prime. Big old boring Earth. I miss that wet dog smell after the first snow melts. I don't know why. What about you? Miss anything?
I miss the time on the couch before media loads. Make your choice, and as a B- rom-com bounces between satellites, the size of the planet decides how long you wait in the dark.
Your popcorn sounds nice, Pathfinder.
Another time.
Of course. Pathfinder.
Thoughts on how the Outpost is doing? The planet?
Stellar. We keep it up, we'll make this world look like the brochures.
Thoughts on your boss?
The old man. He's pretty tied into what happens here. I just pick up the day-to-day scraps. He's been real useful with the added security. Knows how to talk military. I hope he's proud. Feels like he's proud.
Any trouble with the Ket?
Clearing the sky cleared it for the bad guys as well as us. So some uptick in hostility was to be expected. We're well positioned to repel them, thanks to the added security. But the rest of the planet is another matter. Your expert is still out there. He'd have more current information than I.
Another time.
Of course.
Okay, could he have not stood still during that conversation? That was the most distracting shit. He's constantly, like, moving around and fidgeting with his Omni tool. Couldn't he just, like, stand there? Why? That was so goddamn distracting. Jesus. Well, wait, what? Why? Wait a second. That, okay. Whatever. So, does he see that? August, do you see this thing just sitting here?
Sam? Another memory prompt?
Yes, though my memory array remains locked. Additional triggers are required.
Alright, I guess he doesn't know about it.
Mayor Bradley.
Pathfinder, good to see you. We're busy as anything, thanks to you. Bit dusty, but we can adapt. It's worth it when it's your own.
Make sure to keep a clear log of what you're doing.
Well, let's save some bandwidth. Busted ass defeat initiative. Copy, paste, repeat. You go do what you need to on the Nexus. Follow that dot. There will be more to do on EOS later. Some key positions: Connor Supply, Ramirez Medical, Abrams Science, Fawkes Engineering. With them and my major domo, we won't end up like Site 1 and 2.
The first two outposts didn't have a chance. It was clear to everyone on the ground.
I saw the brief. I'm making sure every one of our people is eyes wide. You changed this planet, but that doesn't make it easy. We'll use the efforts of those who went before. Good people, every last one. I'd have been honored to fail with any of them.
Looking back isn't a good use of time. We have to keep building.
Keep is generous. We have to start. Real building, not just survival. Oh, and Pathfinder, this is for you. It's our flag. Hang it where the Nexus can see. It's touched the soil of our first outpost in Andromeda. Make it real. Head for the Nexus, Pathfinder. Prodromos will have more going on when you come back later.
There was something on his face. Was that a scar? This is one of those weird-ass looking scars this game has. So this man is very composed. It's impressive. Good for him. Stoic as hell.
Bradley.
Now that's some cool-ass armor. Where do I get some?
Yet you do seem troubled.
Yeah, I might be able to make that, actually. A lot of NPCs just wear armor without, like, armor on it. It's just, like, the underlay without the armor on top. Which is stupid. That's kind of bad for defense. But I guess it looks kind of neat. So, you guys doing anything? No? Okay. What about you? What is he scanning? Nothing there.
August said you might swing by. Ryder, yes? Dr. Ramirez. Run the clinic here on Eos. Much better than life as an Alliance medic.
Good to meet you.
I'll guess you're not here for a checkup. How can I help you?
Why did you join the Andromeda Initiative?
I served in the Alliance as a medic, but let's say I saw one Batarian slave raid too many. I knew August, Bradley, and when he signed on to the initiative, he suggested I consider it. This seems like a better frontier.
What's the latest from your clinic?
Usual checkups for first-in colonists. Plus a few cases of dehydration and some blindness. Nothing serious.
What do you think of Bradley?
I've known him for years. He was the squad medic when he was injured, and we kept in touch after his discharge. He's a smart fellow, a good lieutenant, but a better mayor. And it bugs him when I call him August. So I restrict myself to 2-3 times a day.
What's it like living in our first successful outpost?
Reminds me of my Alliance days. These soldiers look so young, but they're eager. We know we'll make these work.
I'll leave you to it.
Come back anytime. Preferably unhurt.
Okay, again, what is it with the NPCs you talk to not stopping what they're doing to, like, actually go into, like, conversation animations? Like, I'm just gonna scan nothing while you talk to me. Like, come on, really? Jesus. Not only is that retarded looking, but it's rude as hell. What? What? Oh, alright. It all worked out in the end. What is this here? You guys are shaking hands, huh? Shaking hands while staring at each other, not saying a word. What is supposed to be happening here? I'm very confused. This is a wonderful game. Excellent, really. The attention to detail is out of this world. God. Okay. There's a whole bunch of other stuff to look at. There's a few more buildings over here.
Trust me, there's no right time to have kids. You both want to, right?
Sure. But Yami's got her militia work now, and it's still scary out there.
Okay, got a couple more buildings over here. Also, ships constantly landing and taking off. Well, that's good. It means that we're getting things done. I'm sure that's very productive. The goings-ons of those shuttles. Also, there's something in this building, so, you know, we should look at it. Oh, someone's in trouble. Well, smells like a side quest.
Someone left a warning. Looks like a work crew thinks they can take control of the Remnant.
That's an incredibly bad idea.
Work crew rosters are posted publicly.
The datapad mentioned Medbay. A little work, we could find where to catch up with them.
Well, we'll have to take care of that next time, because this video is getting a little long. Hold on, there's something else here. I think it's in this building, though. Should be a research station. Yeah, here it is, research center. So we can make stuff. Which, I have so much Helios and Remnant data, it's ridiculous. Now, let's see if we can make any cool guns. Alright, so these guns are actually kind of neat, because I think most of them have infinite ammo. They just fire beams. Which is kind of neat. No, this one doesn't fire beams, it just fires high-energy particle blasts. A beam rifle, that doesn't sound very good. But maybe it is, I don't know. I'll have to try it at some point. I guess I could make it right now, though. I don't have the parts to actually build it, you see. But I can research it. Can I make the SMG? I wasn't paying attention. Probably not. So, let's make some Ket guns. I wouldn't mind getting a sniper rifle, but I don't remember if these are any good. I haven't tried every gun in this game. Although, I could make a better Hesh. That's a fantastic shotgun. I do have one, though. But I think it's just rank 1. So, I can make the Incisor, huh? I don't remember which one of these guns are actually any good. Let's not make that. Well, let's look at this on a much better view. So I'm definitely not going to make the Pathfinder guns, because I don't like any of those guns. Yeah, of course I can't make it. I don't have any one of the ingredients, Jesus. What about that rifle? I wouldn't mind getting a Raptor, but I probably can't get that for a while, which is too bad. Yeah, I can't make that thing. You have the Widow, though. Of course, that's a lovely gun. I'm not really seeing anything that I really want to make at the moment, though. So I guess we're not gonna do that. So we got a side quest to do. We got some people to help, I guess. Guess we should attempt to do that. Alright, and we also have some murder evidence to check out. And some stuff way out here that I don't think we can do at all because of the radiation. That's for later, you see. So, next time, we're gonna check out that side quest and see if we can do anything about that. See you guys then.